Hey everyone, I'm just going to go through the group project again as a quick recap. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to find your strategy on these slides. So in Google Classroom, let me go back real quick. Classwork, and then right here where it says group presentation, you can kind of see all the different directions, and here are those slides. This slide is kind of like a resource for you, but you're going to read the chapter that your strategy has. Once you have the strategy, you're going to kind of look over these two Eduprotocols. So for example, direct instruction is the one that I have. I'm going to look over thin slides and the ultimate exit ticket. If you are not familiar with these Eduprotocols, you can click this spreadsheet and every single chapter is listed here, and I can go to thin slides and I can watch this portion of the video to learn more. I can also watch this portion to watch the ultimate exit ticket. So everybody has Eduprotocols kind of assigned. Also, if I go over here to this website, maybe you want to see more or you really like the Eduprotocols. On this website, if you go over to these different books, so book 1, it is in the order of the same books. And so then I can go down and I can search for that Eduprotocol. And these ones, if you click the resources, it has more information as well with a Wakelet with a ton of other templates that you can use for your classroom. Also, these are just kind of videos with instructions of each of the different protocols. And again, these are very easy ways to add to your lesson and to kind of help deepen your students' knowledge and put more of the work on your students rather than yourself. So for example, if I have thin slides, that is book 2, and then I can go right here to thin slides and I can kind of review that Eduprotocol. And again, here is all the different templates that I had in my drive for thin slides that I threw on a Wakelet. The next thing that you're going to do after you kind of review these is right here, you're going to start to prepare your group presentation. So as you're reading the chapter that is assigned to you, you're going to answer these different questions. So if I again have chapter 6, I am just going to answer chapter 6 questions. So there's 4 questions, and I could maybe say my partner, you're going to do 1 and 2, and I will do 3 and 4, or I'll do the evens, you do the odds. You can figure out how you want to split up that work. Once you have that done, over here is a sample Google slide presentation that you could make a copy of and use with your partner. So you could just file, make a copy, and use this with your partner, or you could create your own in Google Slides, or you could even create using Slides Go, Slides Mania if you want a template. But right here is our presentation, and we're going to present this on Monday. So you can see here's everybody in our group, and then here's our agenda. And we're talking about direct instruction, our effect size, and then here are the questions. So we just added the 4 questions right onto our slide deck, and then we each answered them. So everybody in our group had a different question, and we just provided the answer using that chapter resource. After the questions, you're going to then do the Eduprotocols. So right here, again, introductions, I put who we are, I answered the study guide, I put the effect size, and now I'm doing the 2 Eduprotocols. Again, these were laid out on the roadmap. So right here, I'm going to do thin slides and ultimate exit ticket. However, if you are researching these Eduprotocols, you can pick your own. I was just trying to spread them all out so we could learn about them quick. You can have us do them. Just remember that you only have 10 minutes. So you might just want to explain the protocol. So on our slide deck, I have here thin slides, and then I have the ultimate exit ticket. And I just wrote here like how I could use this with the class. And then I'm going to explain like with direct instruction after the end of the presentation, I would have every single student use this template, and they would each have 1 slide with 1 word and 1 image. And right here, I have examples. Feel free to make an example if you want, or you can just kind of explain how you might use this in your class. But you can just see here's the 1 word, here's the image. 1 word, here's the image, and every single slide is different. And that's how I would use that with direct instruction. So I was talking about the American Revolution, and now I'm going to present that. Same with the ultimate exit ticket. I have the template, and then I also have the example attached. Okay, once you finish that one, you'll then check that box off. Let me go ahead and get rid of some of these because I've lost Lost it. There we go. So there's my 2 Eduprotocols. I have my 2 examples. And now you're going to go ahead and do the goal. So right here, I've got my goal, analyze the different cartoons. I've got the strategy. It talks about how its effect size is 0.6. And then I'm going to use Kahoot. And I explain like how I'm going to use Kahoot to help me with that tech. And then right here, we're still working on this, but we've got our framework. So we've got a high school lesson, and these are at the end of every single chapter. And you're just going to pick what grade level you want to focus on, what standard you want to focus on. And then you're just going to identify the academic outcomes, the direct instruction, if you're using Flipgrid or whatever tool you're using, and then just kind of explain that way. I'll put this link in the show notes or in the YouTube description if you want to see more. But let us know if you have any questions, and we can't wait to see you guys on Monday.